is it, Thursday?
Something like that.
Yeah, we don't keep track of the days anymore.
It doesn't matter.
We just get to work.
Some condensation frozen solid in there. Excited to go to work today. One thing that I've noticed after 7 years of doing this, stuff always goes wrong, and you just learn to kind of laugh at stuff that is uncontrollable, and then it doesn't stress you out as much anymore, and you can just solve it and deal with it. Let's give these a roll, see how they are. Shout out to Taylor at Ken White. Because of this kid, we do around 20 to 25 septic system builds a year. Half rebuilds, half new builds, depends on what comes across. But yeah, funny watching one video. You never know where it's going to take you, so subscribe. Probably one of the hardest parts about residential excavation is space on site. I guess with any excavation in general, but especially tight backyards. I've learned this over the years, and it's got a lot easier for me to play a game of hopscotch and find places and then try your absolute best not to move things twice and do it over again. But throughout this excavation, here's how much dirt is sitting on that hill right now, plus expansion. So I'd say probably 300 yards. And we've got to find a way to get it out of our way. We don't have to move it twice, and build the system and then backfill everything efficiently. So that's probably one of the toughest parts about one of these projects. I think we'll be okay. If you do like a nice, especially that ground's nice and hard, basically like concrete, if you can get it nice and backlayed where that jumps in, then yeah, just keep making it. It'll be easier for you on the ground. Okay. Sounds good. And if it doesn't work, we'll switch it up. Right.
I think just being able to finesse and grade, like what I learned from Kim on the optic job, just being able to dial in something, and if you can do it without a ground guy, like that's even better.
And it looks good after too.
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want the first one? Right in the middle and then spread each way?
No, let's just start on the far end and just work our way this way.
Pretty short on drain rock, so we're hoping for the best that we don't run out. As it continues to snow, I think the hardest thing is we start losing tools that are on the ground, and it slows things down a little bit, especially if there's no trucks running today. So if we are short a load and we need another one, it's going to get pushed out tomorrow.
We'll have a 4-inch line coming from the tank over there. It'll run along here, and then it will 90 into the distribution box here. And we'll have to drill a hole up at the top here, and it'll run through, and then we'll put a 90 on it, and we'll shoot that water down into the bottom of here. We'll have all these holes filled up with pipe, and they will evenly distribute the water out to all the lines here. Might have to lower the tank. It might be too high.
Why is it so high, man?
Why? Here. Because we were rushing at the start.
Well, that's a wrap on Thursday. I'm exhausted. It started to snow pretty hard in the morning, started to taper off in the afternoon, and then we found out that we were on such a good roll, and then we found out that the neighbor's septic tank, which we were connecting to the outflow line, actually had a massive crack in it. So now we were in limbo mode for about half an hour to an hour to try and figure out which direction we were going to go with that, which then slowed our flow. But hey, that's what happens when you dig underground. There's constant surprises. So now we're just checking the email, going to go through a couple new inquiries for some new septic systems that are coming in, which is great. Probably won't get it back to anyone tonight, but just a brief overview of what's coming down the pipe, and then we can work on it when my brain's fresh in the morning. All right, that's a wrap. Well, that's a wrap on Revy. Thanks for coming out. We're just finishing the last bit of backfill here, and then we're going to clean up the site, and we're heading back to Oyama to do a water line. So see you there.